Hey there friends, Nibs again, out in the garage doing a little bit of goofing around today. And what I wanted to do in this video is there's a new challenge out there, and this was put up by John over at Boomsticks Revenge channel. And what he proposed was to have us show our favorite cheap scopes. And you guys who've watched my channel for a while definitely know I like my expensive scopes, I like my cheap scopes, I like everything in between. Eyes are getting older. I still like to shoot open sights, but it's getting harder and harder every day. So I really do like collecting vintage scopes and working on them. This one's one I still need to do a repair on. The crosshairs are broken on it. I may actually do that tonight. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. Had a busy day working at the house, doing a bunch of work over at the church too. Got a few videos done at the range. Figured I'd come home and do this, but so there's a couple ways you could go with this. I do like collecting older scopes, and there's a lot of cool budget-friendly stuff you can find. One of my favorites is the Weaver K series of scopes. They make them from all the way from a K2.5. I have all the way up to a K12. I think that's as high as they went. This one happens to be a K8, and it does have a variable objective bell on the end, which is not an ordinary thing with these, but I like this one because, you know, shooting rim fire or shooting air guns, you're usually at a smaller range, and CW went into a pretty big spiel about that with the whole parallax error thing. So I do like a scope for 22s with a parallax adjustment. This one goes all the way down to 50 feet up to 1,000 yards, so that's pretty cool. I've had that mounted up on numerous 22s over the years, and it works really good. Another thing you can, dropping pellets all over the place. A couple other inexpensive choices. A lot of people are picking Simmons. I do have a Simmons here. This one's an older one, 3 to 9 by 50. It's not adjustable objective, so you got to be real careful that you're not throwing some parallax error in there if you're shooting less than like 100 yards. What else do I have over here? So another cool collectible one that you can usually pick up for a halfway decent price is one of these wide view Redfields. This one happens to be a 3 to 9 with the, and that's pretty cool. These were made back in probably the 50s, 60s, somewhere in that neighborhood. So I think that covers, what's this one? This one is a, oh, so this one's a Kmart branded scope, but there was a lot of these from back in the 70s. If you find these and they say that they have Japan, made in Japan or Japan glass, you're usually going to be getting into a scope with some decent clarity. This one happens to be a 3 to 9 by 32. A lot of them are fixed 4 power, but they really make an excellent air gun or 22 scope. Something nice and quick. You can get quick acquisition on your target, and really pretty cool. But where I'm going with this is I like the vintage stuff, but lately I have been getting actually sent a lot of these scopes for reviews, and one that I was really enamored with is this CVLife 3 to 9 by 40, and this one really clear glass, very nice, just really unparalleled as far as a cheap scope. I mean, this thing cheap is $29 on Amazon. So, and it just very nice glass. but it doesn't have adjustable objectives. So just recently though, CVLife has come out with an updated one, pretty much the same scope, but this one has 3 to 9 by 40. It has a focus ring, a quick focus ring in the back, and it has an adjustable objective on the front. I'm not a real big fan of these front ones. I like a side focus better, and I'll show you one of those in a second. But this one is pretty cool, and it goes all the way down to 10 yards. Actually, it goes below 10 yards, but the last marking is 10 yards. So, and that's pretty cool. $39, I think. Something around that neighborhood. Very cheap, but very clear. That is one thing CVLife has been really kind of knocking it out of the park. And if you're looking for something that's a little bit more than a 3 to 9 by 40, another one that I have gotten a couple examples of is this one is still in the box, but this one's a Belishi branded one. Actually, I'll just leave that one in the box because I have one that's exactly like it over here on a gun. What we have here is my Air Venturi Avenger 22 caliber PCP pellet gun, and this particular scope is, this one's branded as a UUQ. It's the exact same scope as that Belishi though, and this one is a 6 to 24. Again, they come with rings. They only come with Weaver Picatinny rail rings, but this one is a 6 to 24 lighted reticle, red and green lights, quick adjust, and most importantly an adjustable objective. And this one again goes down to below 10 yards. So if you're shooting this on a pellet gun or a 22 and you need to make a close-in shot, it's very good. So this one, it goes up to 24, and 24 is still pretty clear. You start getting a little bit of fuzzy around the edges at 24. I was shooting this gun today at 50 yards. I had it at 18 power, and it was just crystal clear. I could actually look and see that my downrange camera was still recording, and actually I saw that it was showing low battery, so I had to go and shut the low battery warning off. But very nice scope. $42 on Amazon for either one, the Belishi or the UUQ. $43. How can you go wrong there? I mean, even if you only use it once and it breaks, but it's a great, really great scope. So if you're looking for something with a little more magnification, I would recommend this one. If you're looking for a 3 to 9 by 40, just something small and light. That's the problem with the 6 to 24, is it is a big beast of a scope, but this one is really nice and compact, and I'm going to order another one of these to throw. I've got that Marlin 25 that I actually took out last week, and I've only got a little 4-power scope on there, and after shooting that and shooting some of my other guns, I think that one deserves a little bit more scope. So I'm going to order another one of these CVLife, because it does have the adjustable objective that we can make sure we're shooting proper parallax at 25 and 50 yards. And I'm going to give it another try, because I have no idea what the parallax was on that 4-power scope I was using, and it just didn't get it done for me. So I think in the past I've actually had a 3 to 9 by 40 on that Marlin, and I'm not sure when I switched that out, but it definitely deserves something better than that little 4-power. So look for something like this on that down the road, and we'll give it another go. But yeah, this This is probably my favorite right now as far as a cheap scope goes. The CVLife 3-9x40 with the adjustable objective. Like I said, I believe they're $39 right now on Amazon, and hard to go wrong with that, especially as nice as that looks. And it, like I said, it goes, the adjustable objective ring goes down below 10 yards. I was shooting 7 yards across the garage here with it, and it was just crystal clear. Look out in the backyard, crank it up to 40 yards, look all the way to the back of my property, and it's crystal clear still. Very nice. So anyway, appreciate John throwing up this revenge. Go check out his channel, Boomstick Revenge. Unfortunately, he lost his other channel, YouTube playing their shenanigans. He had over 10,000 subscribers, and now he's starting to rebuild from scratch. So go over and check out Boomstick Revenge. Used to be just Boomstick, but he has a lot of fun shooting with his son-in-law out there most of the time, and I like watching every one of his videos. So hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.